Let's explore foundation models and see how they work through some hands-on examples. Foundation models are pre-trained AI models developed by different providers. Each provider brings its own strengths, and selecting the right model depends on factors like the task you want to perform, performance requirements, and budget. This will give you a solid understanding of what's available and how to pick the right tool for your needs. So, let's get started. First, let's explore the model providers available in Amazon Bedrock. On the left side menu, click on Providers, and you'll see a list of companies offering their own foundation models. These include models from AI21 Labs. Its Jamba 1.5 family of open models offers a context window of 256K tokens. It supports advanced capabilities such as function calling, structured output in JSON format, and a dedicated Documents API. Designed with enterprise needs in mind, it is built to handle complex, large-scale applications. Next is Amazon Titan models, which are cost-effective and well-integrated with AWS services. You'll also find Anthropic Claude models, which are excellent for processing long documents and producing detailed, high-quality responses. Cohere models specialize in text embeddings and search optimization, making it great for semantic search and language understanding tasks. Then, Llama models, which are open-source models, often used for chatbots and technical tasks. Then, there's Mistral AI offers efficient, high-performance models, particularly suited for tasks requiring speed and precision. Finally, Stability AI, best known for its image generation models, including Stable Diffusion, which is popular for creating high-quality images from text descriptions. While you don't need to memorize every provider's details for the AWS exam, it's crucial to understand the different capabilities models can offer. Some are focused on text generation, others specialize in images, some can handle large context inputs, and a few even support multimodal inputs like combining text and images. Getting comfortable with these distinctions will help you choose the best model for your project. Now, let's compare two models side by side. Go to the playground from the left side menu and select Chat/Text. In the top right corner, you'll see an option called Compare Mode. Click that. On the left side, select Amazon Nova Micro and click Apply. Then on the right side, select Anthropic Claude 3 Haiku and click Apply. You now have two models set up side by side, and you're ready to see how their outputs differ when given the same prompt. Let's start by asking both models a simple question. In the prompt box, type, "What are the top AWS cloud services?" and click Run. Now, pay attention to the responses. You might notice how their output style varies. Amazon Nova Micro response is longer than the response form Claude 3 Haiku. Also, take a look at the metrics shown at the top of the responses. You'll see latency, which is how quickly the model responded, input tokens, representing how much text you sent, and output tokens, showing how much text the model generated. Sometimes faster models might give shorter, simpler responses, while slower models could provide more detailed, richer answers. Finding the balance between speed, cost, and response quality is key when choosing a model for your workload. Let's explore something more advanced: multimodal capabilities. Say you need to upload an image like a product photo or a chart and ask questions about it. Not every model supports images. For example, you'll quickly notice that Nova Micro does not support images, but Claude 3 Haiku does. This is an important distinction. If your task involves analyzing images, combining text descriptions with photos, or working with visual data, you'll need a multimodal capable model like Claude 3 or GPT-4 Vision when available in Bedrock in the future. Understanding which models support text, images, or both is essential when building AI solutions with diverse inputs. Evaluating the quality of a model's output is crucial to ensure it meets your needs. Let's test this by asking both models a simple factual question. Type, "What is the capital of Australia?" and click Run. Both models will likely return Canberra as the answer, but the real value lies in observing how each model delivers the response. Take note of the style differences. Is one model more formal and structured, while the other is more conversational and natural? Does one model go beyond the basic answer and provide additional context, such as population details or historical significance? These subtle variations can greatly influence user experience depending on your use case. For chatbots or quick response applications, concise and friendly replies tend to work best. However, for business reports, research papers, or technical documentation, you might prefer more detailed, factual outputs. Testing outputs across different models helps you develop a feel for which model aligns best with your goals, allowing you to choose the most suitable one based on your content and audience requirements. While foundation models are powerful, there may be situations where a base model doesn't fully meet your requirements. For instance, you may need the model to understand your company's internal policies, technical processes, or specific industry data. This is where fine-tuning becomes useful. Fine-tuning adapts a base model to perform better on specialized tasks by training it with your custom dataset. To begin the fine-tuning process, go to the left side menu in Amazon Bedrock. Click on Custom Models. You'll see 3 key customization options. Fine-tuning is a one-time adjustment that tailors the model to a specific task, such as analyzing legal documents or understanding financial reports. Distillation generates synthetic data from a large foundation model. You can use the synthetic data to fine-tune a smaller model for your specific use case. Continued pre-training, on the other hand, is designed for long-term improvement, allowing the model to update itself with new data over time, which is useful for industries with constantly evolving information. Let's select Create, Fine-Tuning Job. Choose Amazon Titan. Enter a name for fine-tuned model name. Enter job name. Your training data must be stored in Amazon S3. You'll create an S3 bucket, upload your data. As you proceed, you'll encounter advanced settings called hyperparameters, which control how the model learns. Some common hyperparameters include epochs. This is the number of times the model reviews your dataset during training. Batch size. This refers to how much data is processed at once before updating the model. Learning rate. This determines how quickly the model updates itself during training. Keep in mind that fine-tuning requires provisioned throughput, which means dedicated computing resources are allocated for your job. This can be costly as it is billed by the hour. Provisioned throughput is typically used in production settings when you need a highly specialized AI solution. For exam preparation or learning purposes, you don't need to run a fine-tuning job. Just understanding the setup process is enough. However, knowing how to customize models using your data is a valuable skill for building AI-powered applications in real-world scenarios. We explored the diverse landscape of foundation models in Amazon Bedrock and gained hands-on experience comparing models and understanding customization options. Here are the key points to remember. Foundation models vary. Each provider offers models with different strengths and specializations. AI-21 Labs, Llama models, supports advanced capabilities such as function calling, structured output in JSON format, and a dedicated documents API. Designed with enterprise needs in mind, Amazon Titan is cost-effective and suitable for general-purpose text tasks. Claude Anthropic excels at handling large context inputs, detailed outputs, and also supports images. Cohere is best known for text embeddings and optimizing search functionalities. Llama, Meta, is open source, offering flexibility for developers and technical applications. Mistral AI offers high-performance models, particularly suited for tasks requiring speed and precision. Stability AI is renowned for its image generation capabilities, with models like Stable Diffusion. Hands-on comparison matters. Every model responds differently, so testing them hands-on is essential. You should compare models for speed latency, quality of responses, and whether they support multimodal inputs like images. Fine-tuning custom models. For businesses requiring models trained on their internal data, fine-tuning is the solution. This process requires training data in Amazon S3 and provisioned throughput for compute resources, making it a costly but powerful option for production-grade customization. Foundation models are evolving rapidly, and the best way to truly understand their capabilities is to experiment. Use compare mode frequently. It's an invaluable tool for determining which model aligns best with your business requirements. Don't hesitate to try different providers, explore multimodal capabilities, and get comfortable with the variety of outputs. That's it for today's hands-on session with Amazon Bedrock Foundation models. I hope this gives you the confidence to start exploring on your own. See you in the next one.